Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to another episode of the Tears of the Kingdom Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, we went and headed into our very first of the regional phenomenon missions that was happening, and we were able to go and head on over to the Goron City. Now, we did go and talk it over to the main Goron that was there for the mission, known as Yunkubo, but we cannot go and head on into that place just yet, because we have to get ourselves with the Flamebreaker armor. Now, off recording, I did, however, get myself all the way up to 891 rupees, so we do have enough to go and purchase that with that armor. But I did tell you guys originally before during the last episode that I was going to be going and trying to get ourselves with the Master Sword early. Well, for what we have to go and do here with this little secret is that we have to go and head on over to a place known as the Gerudo Desert. And that's exactly what we're going to be going and doing out here for today. I am going to take a little bit of a hiatus within the Goron City, but we will be making a return back to that at some point soon. It's just that for right now, I would like to get myself the Master Sword just so that I can at least feel somewhat ready for when we go and take on the rest of the other different bosses later on throughout our time. But we do have to go and take care of our very first dungeon. That's going to be over there when we go and reach on over to that regional phenomenon. But not only that, but I do have a few extra light of blessings, so we're almost there. Just need to get one more. Hopefully I can go and find some shrines off recording, and I'll be able to go and tackle that out, and then maybe later on we'll go and head back to one of the goddess statues, and we'll be able to get ourselves another extra heart along our way, just so that we don't have to go and just have only 4 hearts out here. But there is one thing that I want to go and do before we go and start reaching on over to the actual Gerudo part of the town, and that's going to be within there, because for what we do need to go and do is that I already went and opened up here within the Gerudo Desert, so I already had the Skyview Tower already opened up for us. But I do want to go and head on down over through this way, though, and try to reach on over here to this part of town. So during the time when I go and edit, you guys will be seeing me heading on over directly to there. You guys are not going to have to see me go through the whole entire way of me just walking all the way over to there. I'll just show you guys where I'm going to be at within that town, within that area. And also, too, we'll probably go and buy out on that armor within that area as well, because if you guys don't know, the Gerudo Desert does have a change of different climates that happen. So I believe there is a cold side, and there's also a hot side, so you want to be careful for when that actually does happen later on. But as well too, the reason why that I'm over here at the Lookout Landing is because this is a pretty nice good area to go and drop on in with some extra amiibos, and I'm going to show you guys how exactly that we could go and be able to do this. So if we go onto here with our amiibo type of side of things, and if you make sure that this is going to be enabled, make sure that you do have at least some sort of Nintendo controller that's actually going to like help you out in the process. I think it does have to be an official Nintendo controller, not like a third-party one for like competitive use or something like that. But I'm going to go and place on with Daruk here. And we're going to get ourselves with some extra things going this way. And hey, look at that. Got ourselves with some extra rock salts and some other things around out here. But, however, this is the chest that we do need to go and search for. So, with all that being said in mind, looks like we got ourselves with the Cobble Crusher. Nice. So, this is a brand new weapon. I don't think we ever got to go and see this yet. But Daruk does have one thing that I would like to go and find, and that is a special armor, well, not armor set, but a special helmet type of set that you'll be able to go and pick up. Which that will really help yourselves out well within your time of going into the actual Goron City and heading into the Yunkubo area. So that will be able to help you out with the superheated climate. But I'm going to go and drop our item here because I wouldn't mind taking the Cobble Crusher. But let's go for another one, and let's go and head into this type of patch of grass here, and let's go and bring on another amiibo. Now this one I'm going to go and show you guys is that we can go and do something out here with our Twilight Princess amiibo. So if I go and do something around out here, it looks like, whoa, that's a lot of meat, man. Holy moly. Well, we are basically set for quite a while out here, so thank you, Wolflink. Now, there is also a Twilight Princess Zelda, or a Smash Zelda that you can go and do, and you can actually get yourself a special type of dust bow and whatnot. But if you're lucky enough within here for the Wolflink, you will actually be able to go and find yourself a special paraglider, which that will help you out a whole lot. Well, if you want to go and fly around and have like a really cool design or whatnot with your Link. But there's also another one that I do have, and that is going to be with the Link's Awakening amiibo from the DX side of things. So we're going to go and see what this one's all about. Hopefully this is going to have something nice for me. And that is going to basically tell that we do have a Soldier's Broadsword. So unfortunately, I'm not going to get any of the special outfits for Link anyways, but that's totally fine. Now, unfortunately, this is going to be once per day. So unfortunately, for the next time with our amiibos, I have to go and do it within tomorrow. So I'll be doing all of these off recording so that you guys won't have to see me go through this all the time. But that's just how you go and do all the different amiibo stuff and all that. But that's all that I want to go and show you for right now. Now, also too, not only that, but I do have a Zora area that is over there within the Skyview Tower. I do have that already access to it, but I do not have it opened up. But that will be our next location a little bit later on down the road from here. But for right now, I'll see you guys when we go and land on over into this part over this way, and that is where we're going to be heading on into with our time of the main for the main part of the episode for today. So I'll see you guys when I get there. Okay guys, and here I am. I'm now over at a new shrine. This is known as the Mayat Shrine. Now this is going to be located over at a place known as the Karakara Bazaar. Now, while we're trying to head on over here to this regional phenomenon, you can guys go and see that there's this big, huge, gigantic sandstorm that's just happening around out here. Now there is a big, huge puzzle that has to happen around out here, which we have to go and turn on all these different fans that need to happen around within that area so that most of that sandstorm can actually be cleared out of the way. But for right now, before we even go and worry about anything else, is that here in this area is that mostly throughout this desert here is that we will be running into some very severe type heat that's going to be happening around. Well, the one thing that we can go and do right now is buy out on this Desert Vote headband, and that's exactly what we're going to have to go and buy out here. So unfortunately, I'm not going to have enough money to go and buy on that Flame Breaker armor type of set that I want to go and do, but it's okay. I'll rather just go and pay off the money that's going to be here. So you know what? Sure, why not? We'll go and pay out for that 450 right there, and we'll add that on over towards to where Link is going to be. So since you were so kind enough to go and buy the last one, I'll keep my promise and I'll tell you that secret. So the headband that you just bought is the only part of the Desert Voe series, and there's a spandler and trousers, but you have to go to a special place to get them. And have you heard of the store Fashion Passion in Gerudo Town? Well, the secret shop is located just behind that store. So, oh, now that I think about it, Vote aren't allowed into Gerudo Town. But forget what I said, anything. Alright, well, thank you for the nice little tip there, so that if we want to go and buy out with the other different sets around. Well, you know what? We're going to equip this just for the time being, and there we go. So kind of look a little bit more spiffy now, I guess. But anyways, I am going to go and search for what we need to go and find around out here, so that we can at least head into some sort of mission, so that we can at least kind of get this type of sandstorm out of the way out here. Okay, well, I just figured out on the best possible method for us to go and head on over to the Gerudo Town, guys. And that is for us to go and run headlong right on into some of these different sandstorms that we have to go and see. Now, if you guys go and see for right now, is that this whole area is unbearably cold at the moment. So just make sure that you're stocked up with anything of the necessary, like for food-wise or anything of that type of nature. Because for me right now, I am going to get myself a little bit injured from the cold that is going to be happening. So at least I'd have like some sort of warmth to Link, so I'm not like going to be getting myself like badly hurt every so often. But with the amiibo help and all the other things that was happening during the very beginning of our time, we could just be able to go and use up on most of our different meats here for the time being. Now, just follow where I'm going to go and try to head on over towards too, because we should be able to hopefully go and find that there should be another one of those updrafts, where we can actually be able to go and use that to our advantage to reach on over towards to where Gerudo Town is going to be. Now, once we go and find another one of these updrafts, you should be able to go and see that Gerudo Town is not really all that too far away, and we can try to fly on over to there. Now, if you guys do see, since we do have this big, huge stamina bar right now, we should be able to be totally fine. And there's also some of those annoying reed-deads out here, so you want to be a little bit careful with these guys. So we're just going to go and run away from them. But if you do actually go and destroy them, you can go and throw like any type of elements or anything at them. They will get destroyed in one hit. And you could also go and pick up on some pretty nice good, I want to say arrows, if you ever want to go and start grinding up on arrows if you ever need to, because those guys are pretty helpful for that. But for right now, we're just going to keep on running straight away, right down from this way here. Hopefully I can at least find another updraft, which I think we just went and did, so I'm just going to really be careful from this guy. And I'm just going to keep on running away from him as best as I can. And let's go and head right on into here. And let's do it right now. And there we go. And look at that. There is a shrine right there. And I'm going to make sure that I dang well go and grab that as quickly as I can. So we're going to use all our, well, almost all my stamina I can go and basically go and do here. And I think we just arrived right into the actual Gerudo Town that is going to be here. So that is really nice. Okay. So let's just kind of heal up a little bit. And we'll just kind of quickly head on into here. Nice! And look at that. We finally arrived on into this place. And, where is that shrine? Oh, just right up there. Okay. So we'll go and put a little bit of a little bit of a teleporter area spot right there just for the time being, just so that we don't ever have to go and really worry about ever to have to go through that annoying sandstorm process again. But yeah, it seems a little bit difficult at first, but at least I went and figured out that method of that type of way. There's also like a few other different methods as well, but it seems like running headlong into the actual sandstorm is basically the right and better option. So we're gonna go and walk up through here, and let's just keep on climbing to our heart's content because we have a lot of stamina for quite a while, so we'll be totally fine. And again, we're back with the unbearable cold. Hopefully that's not going to become a problem with me having to go and climb around up in here. But again, we do have the extra meat, so if we ever do need to go and re-heal up, we will be able to go ahead and do so. And I think that's what it seems like it's going to happen here. Oh man, all my meat that I went and used, all from that amiibo. Now I'm not going to have any of that type of stuff now. Alright, I'm just going to see if I can just make a quick jump up here. There we go. Nice. And just want to be a little bit more careful. Come on, Link. Jump all the way up there for me, man. Oh, nice. And here we are at the Gerudo Tang, Gerudo Tang Shrine. Nice. Okay, let's go and put that marker right there. So now, if we go and see, we are literally right here in the Gerudo Town side of things. So that is very helpful for that. And I know that just by judging out here with the time that I do have for right now, I don't think I'm going to be able to go and do a shrine mission out here for you guys for today. So we'll have to hold that off until next time. So what we'll do is that we'll go and take care of true shrines. We'll take care of the Mayat shrine and also with this shrine. And then after that, we'll go and dive right on into our actual time within more of the actual regional phenomenon that is going on around out here. So I'll see you guys in the next one. And of course, peace.